Hey guys, what's going on? Pull up a chair, sit in if you're feeling. Okay, guys. I got some information I want to pass on to you guys today. It's strictly just something that I want to read. I came across the most interesting article this morning, guys, and I was talking about sleep. Right? It was talking about sleep. It was talking about how much sleep do you really need. And if you guys are watching the screen, you can see right here it goes from a newborn to the time you're 3 months old, from 1 to 2, well, from 1 to 3 years, from 3 to 5, 5 to 12, 12 to 18, and then of course 18 and above adults. And so when I read that and I go down, it seems like the older you get, the less sleep you need. That's why you guys always hear me saying I got miles to go before I sleep. But check this out. Here's the statistic that I read today, guys. And there's an article and it was talking about over the course of a lifespan of a person that lives to be 75 years old, that you'll actually sleep an average of 26 years. You'll actually sleep an average of 26 years. That's hard to believe. If you live to be 75 years old, that's really crazy, guys. It's scary, actually. That's actually a third of your lifetime. So I figured if I cut my sleep in half, then I can get twice as much done, right? How about that? I don't know. It's just a point to ponder. That's not really what the video is all about, guys. What the video is about today, this Saturday evening, this Saturday afternoon, is about practicing being successful. Practicing being successful. I just happened to be on a computer. I was doing some things, and this actual video, YouTube video, it just came up in my browser, guys. I guess because I'm subscribed to this channel, right? And I a lot of inspiration, motivation, things like that. And so in this particular article, right, the Wings Like Eagles is the actual YouTube channel. So you guys can go Google it, join it, right? Plug into some real cool, powerful, inspiring inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. But in this particular video, the guy's talking about, his name is Dan Pena, and he's talking about being fearless and actually releasing the brakes on your life and surging ahead, right? And I can relate to that, guys. You guys know I'm big on motivation, inspiration, encouragement. And I'm always saying things like speaking your success. I'm talking about speaking your success into existence. And it's really all about creating an environment, if it doesn't exist already in your life, and then making sure that that environment is filled with positive energy, right? That's what it's really all about. I'm going to leave the link in this YouTube video description so you guys can pop over here and watch this actual video. But one of the things the guy was talking about, right, and I thought it was very interesting because one of my uh, biggest inspirations in terms of being an entrepreneur came from a guy by the name of Don Lepre. A lot of you guys may not know who Don Lepre was, but he was this guy. He was a painter. I think I actually came in contact with Don Lepre. It was in the mid '80s probably. But anyway, he was a painter, and Don Lepre uh, got tired of painting and working for other people. He made about $250 a week as a painter, and he didn't want to do it anymore. So what Don Lepre did, to make a long story short, is he started his own business, and he started placing classified ads in newspapers, right? Mail order. And what happened over a period of time of about 90 days, he was able to surpass the income that he made as a painter just by placing classified ads in the newspaper. That change came about when Don Lepre, right, was placing one ad in one newspaper every week. And over a period of 90 days, he was able to surpass his income as a painter just by placing one ad in one newspaper once a week. And then one night, if you listen to his story, the light bulb went off. And he decided that if he could place one ad in one newspaper, right, once a week and surpass his income as a painter, why not place that very same ad in 10 newspapers or 50 newspapers? What Don Lepre went on to do, guys, was start placing classified ads in newspapers all around the country. At one point in time, I remember him saying that he had ads running, live ads running in newspapers totaling more than 10,000 newspapers, guys. Needless to say, he became a multimillionaire. So he was one of my biggest forms of inspiration, because what he said he did was he would take a picture, right, or pictures of things that he wanted in his life, like his dream car, his dream home, clothes that he wanted to buy, and he would post them right in the mirror in the bathroom, right around his bathroom area. Anyway, so when he was standing in the mirror every day, he was surrounded by visions of things that he wanted. And ultimately, guys, he went on to have them. Now, if you guys know about Don Lepre, tragically, he took his own life. I don't know what all the details surrounding that story was, but he's always been an inspiration to me because of the fact that he practiced being successful every single day. And if you guys click the link in this YouTube video description, you're going to go over here to this guy, Dan Pena, talking about being fearless, releasing the brakes in your life and surging ahead. And one of the things he say, I'll say this before I get off the video because it's very short and I got to run. He said, when he was growing up, right, he always just had this habit of looking for things that he wanted that really far exceeded the amount of money he had. He would go to, I think in this particular video, he mentions Rolls Royces, right? This is where he would go and look for cars. He couldn't afford a Rolls Royce, but that's where he would go to look at them, right? He mentioned the fact that he needed a lawyer one time. And he went through the yellow pages, I believe he said, or something. He found the highest priced lawyers to represent him, even though he knew he couldn't afford it. And the point of what he's saying, and you guys will find this out if you watch the actual video, is that always make sure that the things that you want exceed your grasp, right? Because things that are easy to reach out and touch, it's not going to give you much incentive to go the extra mile, right? But if they exceed your grasp, what I'm saying, and I've said this in videos before, you'll always be reaching for the stars, right? How's that, guys? For some Saturday evening inspiration and motivation. Anyway, I had to run. I just came here on the creator. I saw this. I liked it. I thought I'd put it up, guys. Again, today, guys, be fearless. Practice being successful every single day, guys. If you guys are a part of a deal, you join the business opportunity, guys, take a few hours. Get into your members area, right? Take a few hours. Immerse yourself in the actual training that you have access to. And then, guys, when you start to understand and as it starts to make sense to you and formulate in your mind, go out and implement it. Take some type of action in your business today, guys, okay? Practice being successful. Anyway, guys, that's my spiel. I got to go. Miles to go before I sleep. Thanks for being on the video, guys. I appreciate you guys so very much. As always, this is your boy, Marlon O.Bennett, wishing you guys wisdom, peace, prosperity, and to living a dynamic digital internet lifestyle without limits. Keep banging, guys. I'll see you on the next video.